why they're doing it, to be honest.
No.
I think maybe it's easier to make
Easier to manage
than having to, like, 24 hours, turn around the story, edit a show together, try and create a thread. Because they do try and create a thread. Like, okay, like, you know, Luke and Bex are starting to get close. That could be something you need to watch.
And they do that on BBUS, because obviously they do turn around the 3 episodes a week, and it's like sometimes you're invested in certain people, and then they just go, and then that's it, and it's just. But that's what
the nature
actually
of the beast.
happened. That's the belly of the beast. It's interesting because I'm listening to a podcast at the moment about 90 Day Fiance, like behind the scenes, and you know I don't like normally going behind those scenes. I stay away from that, but it's so interesting, like hearing about the production stuff and like how production gets them to like, you know, retake things, or you know, they can't film in this location so they do it this way, and they have like people's like ex-wives coming on and like spilling the dirt on like this person, and like they go through their like criminal records and shit. It's all the shit that if we were watching Big Brother we would like love this stuff. Like it's the stuff you want to know about, not like, oh, someone got up and had a cup of tea on the live feed. It's like the proper dirt. It's so good.
It's like you want to know, how did they find Rex's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, it's like
wait, no, that was their current girlfriend, no?
Oh, that was his current girlfriend. Yeah, it's like all the stuff that I want to know. Like I don't want to know it now for like the current season, but like the old season.
Yeah, like I want to know, how did they possibly get Brigitte Nielsen and Jackie Stallone in the same house together?
Yeah,
stuff like that. It's like produce gold. That's the behind the scenes I want to know.
Yeah, that's interesting, that stuff. But I don't normally like going behind those scenes, but I'll make an exception.
Do you know what? It's a bit similar. You know the nature documentaries on BBC? They always have a bit where they show you how they make them.
I fucking hate that bit.
Dan hates that bit, and I really like it.
It's the worst! I'm just like, no, I do not want to see a person in the nature documentary. I just want to see the nature. It ruins it. It ruins the magic. It's like going behind the lyrics, you know, my thoughts on that. No.
Behind the lyrics?
Yeah, you know, and it's like,
Genius.
they wrote this story about
like
when they got their heart broken. No, those lyrics are about what I think they're about, not what they think they're about, and that's the end of that. That I don't want to know what they thought when they were writing it. I could not care less.
It's the creative vision.
No, I don't care. It's about what it means to me, and that's the end of that. But I do like the 90 Day behind the scenes.
I got a bit more about...
It's like when you go behind the scenes on a film, like you see the CGI and the green screen.
I don't mind. It depends.
Nah.
It depends. I don't mind some of
that.
It
ruins
it. Nah.
You got... Oh, no. We can't be friends anymore. That is not okay.
Listen.
I'm listening. Come on, get us back on
asked
track,
Ellie what she's wearing as a bridesmaid to the wedding. Did you not notice this? You haven't got it in your notes.
No.
So we've got Caitlin walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
Sonia wants to be the bridesmaid.
Oh. She probably wears some attention-seeking...
Ellie said anything but that fucking snake morph suit, please, Sonia.
Nice.
What next? Danny Hayes as the ring bearer, I've said.
I hope so.
Ellie's game plan changed in the gym. She said things got personal at one point with a few people.
Oh.
Another Caitlin moment about her promise to the father of the Kardashian kids. Have you got this?
No.
I think the Kardashian kid's dad is dead.
Yeah, he's the O.J. Simpson lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead, yeah. I don't remember Kanye had that hologram made of him for Kim.
Oh, yeah. That's where it went wrong. Yeah, do you not remember that session where Caitlin said she made a promise to like look after the kids to the dad?
I think
was he
Jack
dying
was
or something?
Talking at that, he was dying. I think Jack was talking at that moment.
Jack ruined that.
I know, it's like I'm trying to listen.
Jack ruined that unseen moment.
Yeah, but come on, you tell me what happened. Oh, just Caitlin going on about herself as usual.
That's it. I thought you'd have more on that.
So. I've got Josh next.
Yep, he feels a completely different person. He didn't expect to change as a person and grow from Big Brother. Just confidence-wise, being able to have a conversation without having anxiety.
He said, "There are better days. If I can do it, you can do it." I've put, what a cheese ball. But to be fair, you know, it's quite sweet, I suppose.
Josh claims to have played a really good game. But did he?
I put Josh, self-proclaimed, really good game.
Did he play a really good game?
I think he was sort of just floated through, really, don't you?
I think he got lucky with proximity to Luke, to be honest.
He didn't do that much.
Luke's dad was a massive fan of Big Brother. Really?
Oh no! Now Luke's bringing his dad into it.
Is he? Am I wrong? Should it be Josh? No, it's Josh. Sorry.
Oh.
Wrong name. He definitely carried me through to the end. Love you, Frank.
Now, do you think this is okay?
What's
and
that?
I think you can judge this. Sonia said, "I feel like your dad would be so proud of you." Is that okay to say?
Yeah, that's okay.
When people say things like that, it makes you feel.
You don't know my dad.
Yeah, it does make me feel like that. So my immediate reaction, like, how do you know?
Well,
I know Josh has said a lot of stuff.
How Sonia knows, because Josh says
that's
his
true.
dad was a Big Brother fan.
I don't know, just something about it just feels off to me when people say
you don't think you should
like
put words in the mouth of the dead.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, I don't know, something about that just because if someone, I feel like not that I have a fucking clue, but I feel like if someone said that to me, I'd be like, it would upset me. I don't know. I feel like it's trying to have that emotional.
Sometimes that's the aim.
Yeah,
for someone to
like
be
it's trying
roused.
to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Something about that don't sit right with me. I put now the crowd goes mild, which was it's actually quite funny. Pleased with my own jokes.
There's Luke now. No, Luke's chance.
He said they've seen my journey. Self-proclaimed journey. Shout out Dermot O'Leary.
Well, I think he means journey from. He kept talking
Journey
about the
south.
island and the king of the jungle. Why is he the king of the jungle when he's never made the final?
Hold on. What was he in the jungle? Was he in Survivor Jungle? Was he in I'm a Celebrity or something?
Not I'm a Celebrity, but they seem to call Survivor the jungle.
Oh, so he was in 2 Survivors, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's because our reference, we say the jungle as I'm a Celebrity, because it's the only one we got.
Yeah.
But I always think of Survivor as the island,
and sometimes
not
it's
the jungle.
Sometimes Survivor's like on the beach, isn't it? But sometimes it is.
It's usually always on the beach, no?
Yeah, but it has been in the jungle.
Has it?
I know Rob as a podcast, he was on Survivor in the Amazon rainforest. That's how he got his podcast. Well, that's not how he got his podcast, but he did the podcast after that. He picked it up in the Amazon. Picked it up from Amazon on Prime. Come on, we're getting there. We're
nearly there. Luke said he has played one of the best games ever. He said, I'd call it nearly a perfect game.
Oh, GOAT. ITW.
ITW. ITWE. In the
What's
world
the E?
ever. Sonia says they've created a few international headlines. I put, the only one I can think of is the Kate Hopkins saga.
I've put, here's the CGI ending. Which take is this? Ellie wants to win. In one timeline, she will. And then Sonia said, here's the moment, and I put S in brackets, you've been waiting for. And I want to see the outtakes of this. Oh, don't you want to see the outtakes? Like the the bloopers and what the fuck's it called? Bloomers.
The blooper reel.
Yeah, I want to see like the others being told they won.
Yeah, I do.
Guys, it ain't right. So Sonia stood there and said to Ellie and said to
You're
Josh,
the winner.
You've won $100,000 for your charity.
Yeah.
Oh no, you ain't. You ain't won shit.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Well, we now know it's the COVID.
Oh come on! What about Keith's closet? It's empty. It's got nothing in it. What about the wildlife warriors? All those animals are just like crying in a field.
By the wayside.
Roadkill.
Well,
it's not okay.
I've got something to tell you about this.
Come on.
Apparently, so obviously the way this worked was Sonia at the start was like, vote now for your winner. Go to the website. It seemed to be a website only vote, didn't it? No, I don't think any phone numbers.
No Facebook.
No Facebook token. I used to buy the fucking tokens to vote
Come on,
BBAU.
shout out Aaron Allard Morgan.
Yeah, back then, exactly. Did you buy the tokens on Facebook?
Of course I fucking did.
Sometimes they had it offer. You could get extra ones if you bought a package.
Fucking pile votes on him like mad.
Jesus. Different times. God, go to Facebook to vote.
The first winner to be booed.
Yeah. 10 years ago, I think, it came up.
That feels like longer to me.
10 years ago, 11
that
years
feels
ago?
like 20 years ago to me.
Sonia was being like, okay, go to the website to vote. So obviously, they got the last part. You're going to put in the right one on the live broadcast, right? And then
I hope so.
apparently,
That's the fucking least they could do.
the wrong tape. Shit. Apparently, Sonia was going go to the website to vote, and Alfie Sheldon told me this. In certain parts,
he told me this, but
certain parts of the country, the vote had actually already closed. So they even kind of messed it up.
So what are you saying?
Recount.
Someone else should have won. Stop the vote.
No, but it basically puts if you don't get it right, it makes
a mockery out of it.
A mockery of democracy.
The mockery has already been made.
Democratic process is compromised.
I spoiled my ballot, so it's all fine.
So I like Sonia's plastic Big Brother envelope thing where she had the winner's name inside.
I did notice that, I must say. I did notice.
Do you think it had a name in there? She didn't bother.
She pulled it out like, which one is it this time?
Yeah. Or she just imagined the name.
Yeah.
Do you think she freestyled it? They were just over to you, Sonia.
Yeah.
This one is, who will it be? Luke!
Fuck knows.
I felt like, because I knew it wasn't real, that I could tell it wasn't real. I could feel that Luke was like, I'm the winner. And they were just like...
It was so fake. I was trying to notice, if they did a take before where Ellie had won, if she'd, sort of been crying or something. Do you know what I mean? I was trying to look out for the clues like that, but you're right.
It was seamless.
It felt phony as fuck. It just felt like nothing. It felt like I was watching, a wall with paint on. It was just... It's tragic, actually.
So, she announced Luke as the winner of 100,000, and he went, no, 110,000. I said they didn't even bring in the F&F.
No, thank God for that. There's some small mercy. Can't get them there because of COVID.
No. And then that was it. All went up in a puff of sparkles.
Well, at this point, Jack said, there's got to be a better way of doing it than this. And I said, yeah, there is.
You know what? There is. And it's on Zoom. Don't you think?
It's just...
the last segment, from the start, could have been live. You can do these shows and you can still have live finals. They've done it on Survivor for years on end. They film everything that happens on the island months in advance, and then they get them together for a live final in the studio.
Yeah, that's true.
They did it with Big Brother Australia last year. They've done it with The Apprentice as well in the past. It's very doable.
Can't we just have it face to face?
Face to face nominations. Unless COVID really is the problem in Australia with TV production.
It is obviously a problem. It's obviously a problem.
But apparently it's a problem that is plaguing Australian reality TV, filming these fake winner results. The Voice and some other show.
And then at the end, Sonia waved to the crowd, which I thought was quite a nice touch. Hi, thanks for coming. I was just, I don't know.
She did not say thanks for coming.
She waved at them. She waved at no one.
To the crew in the garden.
I don't know. It just felt off.
Empty.
It did feel empty is a good word for it.
Because when a Big Brother final happens, when a Big Brother final of a live show, a show that happened in real time happens, there's a feeling of watching a finale and being part of it and feeling like that's over now.
Guys,
do you remember that feeling of
yes,
that's now over, that house is
empty. Emotional. Yeah.
And that little section of my life is done now, and I shared that with all those people, and now it's over, and now I feel emotional about it. You can't feel emotional about this. I'm
literally watching Tim's season of Big Brother Australia, and just in the evictions, they come out. There's a huge crowd there, and they touch everyone's hands, and they're screaming, and there's people with banners. It's this is not even a good copy of that. It's a 0.0001% of that, and that's just an eviction, not a finale.
For me, I think the injustice is to tell people who wins, you decide, and not show the true raw reaction to that. Yeah, it just makes a mockery of Big Brother.
It's a missed opportunity, isn't it?
Massively.
I don't get it, but hopefully the ratings being so bad will make them take a look at themselves and
take a look at yourselves.
Do you think or not?
I hope so.
Well, won't the show just be cancelled otherwise?
Mm-hmm.
It can't go on like this, can it?
Show must go